But he's about to get it deleted. Oh my god, you finally get your purple buff and you are just...
Unfortunately, previously...
Why, bro? That's sad. Alright guys, my name's Trex. For those that don't know, I am a North American Mobile Legends caster, and we're going to be going over some, a lot of different MPL games for Season 10 of Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Right now, Malaysia is up and going, running as we speak. Been keeping up with some games. I saw that this one was a 2-1, full best of 3 to the final match finish, so I have not watched it yet, and I want to be checking it out. And we'll also be going over several other MPL games as these seasons continue. Super excited about it, and very interested in how these things go. If you guys have any recommendations of past games that you want me to go over, feel free to leave it in the comments. Maybe even personal games, whatever. You can send me a message or something on Discord. My Discord will be linked below. Always willing to push out more content. Yeah, so let's jump right in, not waste any time. This is Team SMG versus Team Hack. So you guys can hear it in the background just a bit, right? So it looks like the casters themselves are pretty divided with it, right? We're gonna skip ahead a little bit into the bans. Alright, so I'm looking this way because I have a monitor right here. Team SMG starts off with the Fanny 1-1 Diggy ban, right? My guess is they have my guess is to bring in CC, right? Akai's been such a popular pick with the Diggy. Fanny 1-1, pretty typical. Even over in NA, very typical bans. The Diggy pick up front, not super regular. I mean, at least not over in NA. And from what I've seen in a lot of MPLs, it's normally like a second phase ban, especially once you've already locked in the Akai. But I think they know that the Julian's open, the Esmeralda's open, a lot of things open. They know they're going to prio in this Akai, right? So let's ban out the Diggy and not let it come in. Thamus, Fermis, Valentina, also solid bans. The Thamus, I feel like, I know I watched day one and Thamus wasn't on the ban list, but I have a feeling is going to become a very popular ban. He's just such a dominator in the XP lane, especially if you plan on picking up the Esmeralda, right? The Thamus is a problem for the Esmeralda. Maybe around the mid game the Esmeralda deals with it, but those first 4 or 5 levels, Thamus is going to bully. As long as the skill level of the 2 XP laners is similar, right? Now we do see Team Hack really hammering in the second phase on to these onto the mages, right? And I like the fact that they just put everything on these mages, right? They didn't split it up kind of like Team SMG did. They went for a tank and a mage band, whereas Team Hack went for 2 mages. Both teams though do need mages, so I'm guessing Team Hack is comfortable. Maybe their mages hero pool is pretty deep. The Farza still open, a couple possibilities still open. Xavier still open. I guess Panda, maybe the Julian will be a mid lane. Actually, I got a feeling this is going to be a mid lane Julian. My bad. Something I looked over. Wondering if Hate is going to be I can't remember. I watched a Team SMG game the other day. I know Hate is a new player from the Philippines that SMG just recruited. He did do well. I want to say he plays mage, right? So Cho's most likely going to be swapped to someone else. I think Noir is the tank. They pick up the Kagura. Hate played Lilia. I'm almost positive. Hate played Lilia against Todak? No, they didn't play Todak. Can't remember who SMG played, but he played Lilia, and dude got like a triple or quad? Triple. Up in the top lane.
No one's throwing this game.
Okay, so we do see this. Okay, so we do see this Dairoth pickup, right? Which the Dairoth should be able to deal with the Esmeralda. And as the caster just mentioned, this Julian could be the jungler, could be the mid laner. I got a feeling it's gonna be the mid laner, right? And we haven't seen I like the Ruby. All right, there's the Ling. Now I like Team Hawk right now, right? Like you have plenty of CC with the Ruby. Fallen Star Moon from Esmeralda. You have a lot of mobility with the Ling. And honestly, the Ling doesn't have to be the major damage dealer because you have this Clint and now you have this Julian, right? And you have even more CC with the Julian as well. So like the Ling can always opt to just be a split pusher, things like that. On the side of SMG, also some CC.
Lots of DPS and a solid.
Yeah, I mean, Team Hawk, that composition right there, like, you have the Esmeralda and the Ruby up in the front. You have this Ling who can dance around, having that assassin, getting all over it, and then you have Clint. I mean, you have a nice 5-man team, honestly, all the way around. You have all of your bases covered, I feel like, from Team Hack. Looking at SMG, you also have that, right? Like, you have a bit more divey, right? I feel like from the side of SMG. Not as much range. Yes, you have Sasa, and yes, the Kagura does supply range, but if she really wants to commit, she's got to get in there, right? Like, if she wants to use that yin yang overturn combo, flash in, she's got to get in the mix of these team fights, right? So we are going to have a little bit of early aggression from Noir here, which is what you want to see from the Chow, right? You want to see him putting as much aggression onto the Sling as possible, getting into the enemy jungle, and if he's feels comfortable on this Cho, he should be able to do that, right? It's what we normally see from them. Box now, SMG knowing with this tank jungle, they can really kind of bully onto this Ling, and this is a great play. A nice stun to help Box secure that. So, like, that play right there doesn't seem like a lot. That play right there, it's like, I think to the average ear, you're just like, oh, nothing major, but the way that Hate stuns Gary here, and just for that split second that he is stunned, no retry. And it gives Box the opportunity to retry instead. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. They do. That puts Team Hawk so behind right there, right? Like, so behind. I keep messing up I see my mouse on my OBS, and I think that it's over here on this monitor, but it's over here. Smooth also. So right now, like, Team SMG definitely has the early game, right? Like, Dyroth beats out the Esmeralda in the early to the mid, possibly the late, depending. It's Hate coming around. Nice aggression. Lola goes down. SMG is looking good right now in the first 2.5 minutes. I mean, it is early game, and that's kind of what you expect to see in the EXP lane. Team Hack does kind of focus down in the bottom. They have 4 members on the bot side of the map, essentially. Mid to bot. Gary may be able to steal this, but he needs to be careful. Tempest of Blades comes down. He does take that red buff, which is crucial. Man. His name is Min. Min and Man, huh? The aggression from SMG right now, and this is what oh! This is what you want to see every time. This is exactly what you want to see every single time you have a tank jungler up against an assassin. This is like why, honestly, this is why I believe the tank jungling became meta. Not only because of the items, but like the items gave it the advantage to where it could start doing this. It really just shuts assassin jungle down. It shuts marksman jungle because you can't do anything to this tank, man. He's just so bulky. He can come into your jungle, steal your blue buff, and as long as he has a little backup with him, there is nothing Gary can do right now on this Ling, right? Ling just has to try to make up everywhere else in the map, which he's doing a good job at that, right? Like, he hasn't taken a death at least. He's sacrificing the blue buff. Kai is on the opposite side of the map. Maybe he can pull something. The problem is he's at about 75% health, right? So if this Kagura wants to try to do anything, so that's why Gary's not even trying to go for the blue buff steal there.
Just do not allow Min and Man to.
Oh, Sasa's already rotating down. What is Clint doing? What is Panda doing? So, like, and with this pressure that's been happening, let's take a look at Clint real fast, right? Panda. So, like, he wants to rotate to mid, right? But he has to be so careful because of all the pressure that SMG has been putting into this jungle and the lack of vision right now. He's taking the long route around. Look at him rotate all the way from the back. And maybe it's because he doesn't want to be seen. But, like, that is... He can't even take the river right now. Box with a nice pin. Man, gets destroyed. 4-0. They're not even farming. He's not even farming his own jungle right now. Box is like, listen, I'm the captain now. This is my jungle. Like, he doesn't even need to go to his own jungle to farm. He's just going to hang out in team hacks. I feel like Panda probably shouldn't have even rotated. Should have just stayed in gold. A rotation to mid. And again, like everything I say here, like in game, it's like the same thing when I'm casting for the NACT or something. Like, it's, of course, for these players in that moment, everything is different. Everything is like depending. It's like when I say like, oh, you shouldn't have, like, I'm not like downplaying anybody, right? Yeah, that is big. I think Gary's had what, one blue buff? One blue buff. I'm gonna turn up the casters. I don't know if you guys can hear.
He's so far ahead out of everyone, and I gotta say, I'm sorry, Lola, but he's not having a good game if Smooth is dealing
He's not.
10,000 damage.
He's not having a good game.
Very comfortable EX
Look at Box.
on tankier heroes. He's doing the same
Bro.
here off, and Box
Bro.
perfectly time it again to steal the orange.
Bro.
Now in danger.
That is disgusting. What just happened there?
Box.
The man just walked up. Gary's like,
So far ahead out of everyone, and I gotta say, I'm sorry, Lola, but he's not having a good game.
hey,
Smooth is dealing 20,000
hey,
damage.
hey, I'm here. Hey guys, I'm right here. This is my buff now.
Heroes. He's doing the same on Deer off, and Fox gonna perfectly time it again to steal the orange buff. Noir now in danger, getting pulled back. Finally,
That's a good pick. Finally, Team Hack puts a kill on the map.
The first kill.
You hear the crowd a little bit in the background.
You gotta find an answer for Box
Yes!
because he's being a little bit too much.
You
This
gotta
is
kill!
obnoxious. He's treating the
Woo!
jungle anywhere that has bushes. It's my territory. He's going.
Yeah,
in
bot.
again.
Oh
He's pushing the
my
level. He
god,
can't
bro.
Man is gonna go down.
And they're gonna keep going.
Secure that.
He's
Gary, how can you find any kind of farm? Team SMG is in complete control, and Team
Gary's
Rocket,
level 8 right now.
They're thirsty. They're
Level 8.
hungry. Give them something to
Box,
eat.
level 10.
This is master.
And it's not like Gary's died.
Oppression from Team SMG.
Oppression.
Imagine Box just walking into the jungle 1v4, gets a kill, and steals the purple buff. That is unheard of. That should never happen. And the fact that
Team SMG looks good, man.
Usually they are able to control this much better. And the AI already saying 77%.
Ugh.
Gonna be
77%.
glorious here.
Yeah, AI went in
No
front.
towers down.
I make delivery, and right now I do want to see
We're looking at a 5,000 gold lead in 7 minutes.
more of a gold lead does Box have over Gary, because sure, Sasa probably has the highest goal in the game.
A lot.
I just want to see comparatively.
A lot.
Looking at
Panda.
Panda, you are the
Way of the
king.
dragon. Min's going down. Man
Min
does.
trying to run away.
Good play. Good response. Good response. But they keep on going. The fucking aggression from Team SMG right now. Just knowing. Oh my god.
He goes for the kill. He manages to catch him off. Lola.
Hold on. Look at this.
on Sasa, but
Let's go all the way back.
as well as Nor, but not exactly in it.
All right, so look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Again, I'm gonna bring my mouse on screen. You can see it. Look at Smooth. He's waiting. How long has he been there? So no, he fights Esmeralda. Esmeralda's got to go back to base. He knows. He actually steps back. He doesn't want to. You can see his feet pop up for just a second there. You can see his feet pop up for just a second there, right there. You see him at the top of the map? Right there. Boom. And he's like, wait, I'm not going to dive in yet. Nope, not yet. We're going to be patient. I'm going to go hide in this bush for a second. Wait for the right moment. Then he comes in. Boom. Min almost gets deleted.
Lola.
But I'm not done yet. Smooth is not done yet. I see Gary.
Smooth doesn't care. He goes for the kill. He manages to catch him off. How crazy is this move? 3-0-1.
That's a series of unfortunate events for
Series of unfortunate events.
Team SMG are truly in control. Every attempt.
What you don't want when you have a Dyroth versus an Esmeralda is this. You don't want the Dyroth to just start fucking scaling. Oh my god. Oh. This is a slaughter fest. If Team Hack comes, this is a 2. Oh my god. This is a 2-1, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if Team Hack or SMG, but at some point Team Hack wins a game.
Smooth. He is on my personal dream team, and he's showing up his case. Why?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Maybe I read something.
It's just incredible. Smooth having such a great time here.
Could be wrong.
You expect him to play heroes like the Esme, the Uranus.
Could be wrong.
Really been branching out recently, having
Smooth is a monster right now.
Yesterday.
Sasa now up in the top lane. They've already shredded down the whole bottom lane. Whole bottom lane down. Not a single tower taken from Team SMG just yet. Team Hack definitely offensive. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a second, right? Like, let's talk about possibilities, right? I do believe that Clint's going for bod right now, which is going to take hours. We're at 10 minutes. He hasn't even gotten a second item in. Sasa's gotten almost 3. The bod, the Hunter Strike, working on Malefic Roar now. So, let's talk about possibilities. I do think that Clint has probably one of the best, like, hang on, like, I don't know the term. I'm at a lack of words. If you can think of something, read in the comments. But has the best opportunity, like, even if you take a couple deaths, even if you're behind, once you get that second item in, I feel like Clint is viable. He doesn't need 3 items. Like, he's not like super itemed. I mean, he's item dependent, but I feel like even if he takes some deaths, he has like the best like mid game comeback. Like a lot of marksmen, you take a death or 2 in the early game, you are screwed until about 15, 18 minutes. Like Clint can still, once he gets his bod locked in, he can still output some damage, right? So there's an opportunity. You still have a lot of CC from Min. All you need is one really good I'm offended. Like there is still some possible saving graces to this game, even though you're at a 7,000 gold deficit. But that's me playing devil's advocate. SMG has a really high chance to win this game.
Yeah, looking at the items, they have nothing to really kill anyone from the side of Team SMG because Panda
there goes the bod for Panda.
I kind of feel like he
just finished it.
As well to make sure that he can deal with Box, Noir,
yeah, this is true. That's a thing. Box, Noir, and Smooth. You have all these tanky people in the front, and that bod might actually not be enough with the tanky composition of Team SMG. So everything I said may be right. Panda may need a bit more time.
And 9 minutes in the game, I don't think it's enough.
But I think it is still a little bit early to count them out fully. We saw some games.
Bro, Smooth is just
where a 10k net worth difference.
Gary hunting. Watch Kagura on the minimap. Also coming. So is Sasa. This Gary is a dead man. Oh, Gary's maybe not a dead man. Oh! Oh, Gary. Tempest of Blades. Good play. Good play, Gary. Good play.
I'm going to call it, what is this, 10-minute? Gary, he's been doing this quite a lot in MPL. He's always close to death. But this litter of health,
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing to hear, right? The caster just said he's always close to, Gary's always close to death. He does always get away, they're saying, so.
Pretty good maneuver by Noir as well, using Conceal and then Flicker to get out of a sticky situation himself. Gary now already falling to the side.
Okay. Come on, Lord is coming. Do they finish it here? I don't think they finish it here. They don't. I guess that wasn't really a great call from me. The Lord is already at 25% health. Woo! So smart. 10,000 gold lead. 11 minutes. Oh, box. Good, good. I'm offended, but still not enough. Tower what? Hold on a second. Look at Box. How does he survive this last tower shot? But like honestly, so like let's talk about that for a second, right? Like I think a lot of teams, like you could like they could with 10k gold lead, they could probably like force a finish right here, right? But I think that creates like bad habits. So I think a lot of coaches and a lot of you know, analysts and stuff tell their players like, listen, even if you have a lead, we keep to the same strategies. Like we play smart, we freeze lanes, we do what we're supposed to do. And I guess sometimes that could backfire, I guess, maybe.
They just choke out their opponents when they have an advantage.
But not really, like, they're not giving them anything right now.
Take it as slow and steady as necessary to confirm victory. Team Hawk, they want
Slow, steady.
purple buff, but Team
They're gonna
SMG,
take it
they're
again.
gonna give it to him. Tempest
Fox.
comes out. Does he get it?
Gary does finally get it, but he's about to get it deleted. Oh my god, you finally get your purple buff and you are just...
Unfortunately, previously,
Why, bro?
dude, the fact
That's
that
sad.
when you actually get it, you can't run away just because of your first skill. You don't actually have it off cooldown.
That's so sad, bro.
They have
Poor Gary.
down, so they kinda
Poor
have to
Gary.
see this Lord. They're still trying, but look at me. He is the tank, but look at how much damage he's taking. Mind energy.
Oh.
Get a kill, but Sasa moving
Bro.
forward, forcing it up.
Bro.
And Smooth,
Bro.
who can actually handle the amount of damage that he's pushing off. Double kill. An amazing game by Smooth.
This is just as smooth.
6-0 and 4.
Be, and now Noah jumping in.
Oh, Gary's trying to do something, but get...
Going over to the
Bro.
top. Here comes Heavy
Stop it.
in, and
Why?
Gary
GG's.
just respawned.
GG's.
Let him play the game. Team SMG says no. Crystal exposed. They know they've won. They're flexing in front of the base. That's
GG's.
going to be a victory going over the Team SMG.
Quick. Easy,
Borderline
simple.
unfair. Especially for
Well, SMG definitely dominated that. I mean,
not doing
and this
the
is
mistakes. James must be
very textbook. Like, this is what I said in the beginning. When you have that tank jungle, you want to just come in, you want to crush, you want to be aggressive, especially against an assassin jungle. Like, you know you have an advantage with your tankiness. And then the Cho, like, they just had that invade composition in the fact that the side of Team Hawk, they went for that Julian mage, so you have no real range mage to like poke people out of your jungle. You have to get up close and personal, and against an Akai, you can't really do that. Against a Cho, you can't really do that. Same thing even with the Ruby pick. Like, you have the CC, but you don't have any real like dive. Like, you have no way to like get in there. You just kind of have, like, unless you want to blow your flicker, right? And even then, you're more of a, like, you have CC, but it's just different. Like, you're a physical up front, and you have no poke ability once again. So we'll see. We'll see if Team Hack can come back on this.
like Min has a lot.
All right, so Team Hack this time. Up front, first pick, first ban.
And the thing is, for the
They take out the Akai. They take out the Akai this time, which I think is a good play, right?
I was about
I think the I don't think you want to lock in the Valentino would be solid here, right? You give over the Beatrix again. The Faramis, though. But you give up Cult Altar over to the Valentina, right? Two Cult Altars? Faramis' image is messed up. Faramis' image is...
Haven't gotten to see that, and it looks like we're not going to see it as well.
Having a defaulty image. It's cool. I guess it's like, so like, there's this problem, right? Like, when you have the Esmeralda and the Dairoth both open, it's like, you don't exactly want to pick the Dairoth up front. I guess, I mean, I don't really, there's not much to deal with it with Thamu's gone. I guess you could pick the Uranus. I think it'd be a solid pick for Smooth, right? There we go. Reloaded Fermis is now up. The Masha, but you don't want to pick the Esmeralda, right? And maybe on the side of Team Hack, they don't really like the Dairoth. They pick up the Masha, though.
Like the Hayabusa, like the Lancelot, but it has become a lot.
I mean, the Phoveus also deals with the Valentina, right?
Okay, but again,
But she can steal the ult.
from Team SMG with the Baxia Pyramid,
Yeah, once again.
too scary.
That's the thing. They already played super, like, once again, Team SMG Invasion.
Here's another one, which is
Invasion.
Balvin would be pretty. Oh! Alpha! Alright!
Okay.
Oh!
Spicy.
For a long time.
Nice, who would say. Spicy.
Oh my
Alpha!
good. That's actually a good idea.
Is it?
It could work.
Something happened here.
It
The
is gonna
Lamb
be
of Dawn shall beckon
Alpha in the jungle.
as we witness
Got the sick hero or villain skin.
collision between these two
If Team Hawk wins with this, I'm excited to see how the alpha looks, right? Like, I don't think I've seen alpha in competitive play in a long time. Team Hack actually taking the aggression, which I like. I like the fact that, and it slows down the possible aggression from SMG there, right? If Min can escape this.
But Min so far is like, yo, you can chase me all you want. You need farm. I don't. So our team,
yeah,
they have been farming a little bit safer compared
it's
to
Mage.
so
Mage Fermies, Noir on the roam.
You can see earlier in the previous game.
And it looks like they're gonna use that to invade as well. They do have to be
Oh, Gary needs to be careful.
into the tower, disrespecting Varamis.
You know what I hate? I hate when you see a new hero come into play and something like that happens, and it immediately makes you like.
But it's actually, look at that. Maximum range Shadow Stampede. And the thing is, Hate is using this pyramids. You gotta be careful. I feel like
you see that, and it's like, oh, Alpha's trash. That's what everyone's saying in the live chat right now. Alpha's trash. He shouldn't have picked Alpha. And it's like, well, I think whoever he was playing, if he jumped in. Yeah. A Shadow Stampede is like a pain now. Both altar, both. That's sick. Let's be real. This has got to be a 2-0. I'm confused. There's no way Team Hawk wins this. I really thought this was a 2-1. Unless Team Hawk comes back this game, which we'll see. We'll see. Gary's still level 4. Hawk box level 5 once again. Seems like Noir's finally. I mean, it seems like Smooth is finally starting to. Oh, but then you get the health bar back. So I think the Masha pick for Lola, not a bad pick, right? Yeah, they're definitely a bit more late game. I mean, if this goes into the late game, right? Like if Team Hawk can stop the bleeding a bit, they're only 2K behind right now. So I mean, the possibility, it's not like they're out of commission. It's 5-1, which looks like a lot at 4 minutes. But Team Hawk has been doing a good job, I think, at keeping up with their farm.
But control means nothing when you can't really dish out the damage, and Team SMG, they're completely aware of it.
I'm ready for that sweet ult from Gary. I want to see him scoop up a few people, bring him back. Watch out for that fatal links. Hate goes down. There's the fatal links. Oh, wait, I missed this. Where's Gary at? Gary gets a cult altar. That could end up being the clutch. That's a big turnaround. They actually almost take the they tie up the gold right there. I mean, Gary, like when you have Lola on there, attack speed. Oh, man right now, man. Oh man, man's doing a good job. Stealing these ults, making them count. Oh, good pick on Noir there. Panda comes in with a blazing duet. Hate forced to use that cult altar early. Team Hawk coming back. Oh! You just pulled Gary in. That is a huge whiff, bro. That is a huge whiff. Look at this. Wait. He comes in. Hate pulls, man. Pulls Gary into all of them. And it's good for him. Once Gary goes in there, it gives everyone else free. Like, yes, dangerous for Gary if he's alone, right? Maybe he gets a kill. Still kind of iffy to pull him in there, right? Like especially with how low health Hate is. I guess Hate didn't have an option, right? Because he gets to go through that wall, but if he's next to somebody, they're gonna get pulled. So, but once Gary goes in there, Panda, Min, man, they're so quick to respond. So quick to respond. They know the tower shots are going on to Gary. We're coming in. Lolo forces them back even more. Good play from Team Hawk. Very, very good play from Team Hawk there. I want to know, what did Gary go for item build? I didn't pay attention last time. Did he go tanky? Did he pick up the Bloodlust Axe? War Axe? What you want to pick up the Bloodlust Axe, right? Spell Vamp? Or do you just go Bloodlust Axe and then pure tank build? So now we're at a point where Team Hack is very, very ahead. 3K, well, not very, very ahead. 3K gold isn't too bad, right? Like, you're still, SMG is still kind of in the game. Thing is I feel like, as we mentioned earlier, I feel like Team Hack has a little bit better late game. Lola keeping up pressure. Smooth can't even do anything. He's like, I'm just going to go clear this wave. I'm not going to waste time at you. Let's clear this wave up in this top lane and kind of even out that macro side of the map, right? But Lola still has the rotation ahead. Over in the blue buff side of Team SMG, a little bit of possibility. Noir testing the distance, poking a little bit, checking that bush. Does force Hack out of there, right? But that is another tower down for Team SMG. Panda, Sasa, and then he mirror images out. That right there, just beautiful. Oh, Gary does get the ultimate off. Luckily, Team SMG doesn't take anything else from that. Look at this. Hold on a second. Watch Min. Watch Min. The moment he knows Panda's committing to this, Min's like, oh, I'm coming in, I'm coming in, I'm coming in, I'm coming in. The moment, once Panda's in, watch Min here. Boom. Because he knows they're all focusing in onto him. So just to be that quick, gets the Fatal Links off. That is just... Those are the type of plays that are beautiful. If you guys noticed a slight change of wearing the same work shirt, but this is a different day that I'm watching the rest of this. I was on break yesterday watching the beginning of this video. So like the first half of this video you're watching is me from yesterday. Ooh, it's like time travel. I also have my blue light on now. For a little dramatic effect. Smooth may go down here. Fox does have his back. So like, I like the rotations from team. I like the rotations from both teams. Not gonna like, even SMG, they're doing a great job at defending, and having Basha, right? Having Boxless Basha gives some fast rotations to him. So even if someone is kind of off on their own on the side of the map, you have Hate, you have Box who can rotate quickly to try to back them up. If, you know, if Smooth gets caught off here, if they try to get a pick, kind of like what happened to Sasa, but it was just a little too late. I don't think they expected Panda to get that Blazing Duet and get on the other side of Sasa earlier. Lord's coming. Team Hawk might take... No. I mean, I feel like this Lord should get melted down pretty fast, right? Nobody taken. It's 1-for-1 right now. They're not even able to take down that inhibitor, but they do finish off all of the tier 2s. Seems like Team Hawk doesn't want to stop just yet. Min going for something here. Oh, Panda with the side steps. Oh, Sasa, what happened there? Has the sniper out, switches over to SMGs. Just able to... Good play. Dawson may go down. Nice ult from Gary. Stealing the Cult Altar. That was, you know, I feel like more and more right now SMG is regretting picking up that Fermis and giving the Valentina. Or giving the Valentina and picking up the Fermis.
For both these teams, Gary, he has to be careful. He is essentially alone. Team SMG
has to be very careful.
Does not continue the pursuit. Team Hawk, they still have a gold lead.
Team Hawk still has a gold lead, but again, it's still 3K. Like SMG is doing a really good job staunching the bleeding, right? Normally when like a team's pushing this hard in and keeping up this much and just putting so much pressure, they just snowball. That 3K gold lead that starts at 7 minutes turns into a 4 or 5 around 11 or 12, you know, but SMG is keeping them at bay in a sense.
What I can't believe is that Smooth still is at the top of the damage rankings until now.
Oh!
Fatal Links called Ultra Pop by Hate into the blade.
You get him out of the... You get him out. Panda on the backside. Trying to lock on a box. Noirs force it back away, but Sasa is just caught off. Let's take a look at that. I looked down for a split second. All right, so we got to look at the minimap, right? Because cameraman's not on Min right now. But Min's been chilling here. Min's been sitting in this bush waiting, right? He's just been waiting. He probably saw them walk into that bush. He knows they're all there. He sees Noir. Noir and box. They don't know Min's there. Min does finally make the play. Gets 3 of them. And Panda's so quick. You know they're all communicating. Because even... Look at the way that Panda and Man are in this bush. Min's like, all right, I know they're all in there. Get ready. We're going to wait just a little bit of time. Wait until Lola gets a little bit closer. And the moment Min makes that, they come around the back here. Blazing Duet to help. Hate gets annihilated. That's a beautiful play. Just like that. Beautiful ambush. Those are the plays that make games.
Man, you are a monster right now, Team Hawk. They're in the base of Team SMG. There's nothing that Boss can't do, and Team Hawk will take game.
GG's. 1-1. 1-1.
2-1. We're going for a third game.
This is the peak of Mobile Legends, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that stash, man. My dog's got the... They all got the stash. Mustache gang.
And the live audience is loving it. They are eating it up right now, and so are we on the caster's desk. This is the most
Team Hawk,
exciting
mustache
thing
gang.
I've felt in a long time.
Except for that one.
This
GG's. But this time, we already saw they do leave Valentina.
Or not, because previously they banned out the Julian.
The thing is that what the Valentina does, even if it's not as like completely broken, it just like ruin. Like if you have like a niche gimmicky, like if you have like a niche pick that you want to do, like that Faramis, it completely ruins that strategy for you.
But no,
Completely ruins that for you.
give Valentina away. But
Next question is Xavier dead, yo? Is Xavier dead?
heroes like
Dead hero in Malaysia right now?
part away really was detrimental to their game plan.
Yeah, we do have to see if Noir can use the Atlas, because perhaps that is one of the things that, like...
We're gonna skip ahead. So they give the Valentina. They ban out the Julian.
Oh, this is
Which-
still, this is kind of
SMG picks up the Atlas.
The Fatal Links called Altar combo, yes.
access, but 5G connection where mine
5G connection.
was crazy.
Risky, but going for a mark
Min,
is
they
not
pick up.
safe as well.
Panda's gonna get that Clawed again.
The Ballman might
They get the Masha again, looking very similar to the previous game.
I really feel like they're trying to narrow the hero.
With the Thamus ban, Ballman ban,
Use the bomb
Hate
that was very
picks up that Esmeralda. The Esmeralda should be pretty decently off. I mean, you still have to worry about the Dairoth, I guess.
turtles and secure the Lord. And having a Atlas as well as a Fermis is gonna make your team fight really micromanage. Gotta micromanage.
They ban out the Grok.
a ban to make sure that Team SSB meets up the Team Hawk a bit more
Franco?
dangerous. Team Hawk actually gonna ban the Paquito themselves, so
Yes, he can. Here's thing, your team very good. Also, we should be. It might be
They're gonna get that Basha jungle again.
there's not much that he can do, and right now we're looking at the screen, and they're really
All right, let's see.
Thinking is a very safe.
So Dairoth jungle, I'm guessing on Team Hawk. Min gets the Ruby. Now, they ran this game 1. They ran the Ruby game 1 and it did not do that well, right?
Take, especially because you've already seen the Masha
laners, whoever
All right.
has been
Last game,
and getting back some HP with his passive
Team SMG.
close. Get level And this
versus Team Hawk 1-1.
on the app. We gotta
Looks like we're already getting spicy in the first minute.
The view. Keep your eyes peeled, ladies
Getting
and
spicy in the
gentlemen.
first minute already.
A single moment of game number 3.
Yes, keep your eyes peeled because I'm looking at Team Hawk and I'm looking at them going super aggressive. However, we gotta look at Panda. He opts for a Purify for this
Look
game.
at Min.
Noir on the
Look at
Atlas.
Min.
And I appreciate that. I like it. I don't like people going up against the Atlas and not having to Purify on themselves. Especially going up against a carry, but look at this. Hate.
Oh,
Is this going to be an early first blood? Hate managing to get level 2 just
That was
in
close.
time and getting back some HP with his passive. That was especially because Hate, he can pull you in. It's just that everyone
All
has to
right.
be on the same page and try to dish out the damage. Now I know looking
so one thing I do like about Hate here, right? One thing I like about Team SMG,
to kill off Gary.
and I guess that we're still trying to figure out is, so like the Fermis is being run as mid lane, right? And I've been seeing, at least over here, it's a lot of Fermis roam.
A
Little bit tankier.
Looks like they're aiming for smooth, but you will be able to walk out. Actually, not.
And I'm wondering if that's a downfall. I feel like when he builds maids, he's just so squishy, right? Like, and he's forced to use that cult altar sometimes a little too early or just more selfishly. To whereas when he builds tanky into the end game, you really get to kind of pick when you want to use it.
Top down. Mon still holding on to it. Turtle dropping real low. Smooth is stopping Gary. In the
Oh, Box takes it. That was a good play from Smooth.
box.
Good play from Smooth.
Low. Smooth is stopping Gary in the back. Top down. Mon still
Gary tries to come back in, not quite able to, gets stunned, and it gives Box just enough time.
So he cannot take the turtle away. Box
Lola chasing down. Hey, Lola, you're dead.
but gets pulled back.
First blood to Team SMG.
Team SMG.
Good play.
Unfortunate, but I feel like
Good
Mine
play.
did not engage because he did not have
Panda having a little trouble with Sasa down here.
dish out the fatal link. So I feel like it was a little bit of mistiming, a little bit of miscalculation that we saw again from Team Hawk in the previous game. Where
Using
they
the ult to
thought
clear the wave. Not a bad play.
in this situation, they thought they had the skills.
Buy yourself some time to go back to base, right?
The hero skills to really dish out a good.
And you probably lose. He loses nothing out of that, right? Like he gets to the wave before the waves even he loses anything.
Did they cost them that much, or was it fairly okay? They lost the turtle as well as Lola.
So Smooth already has a slight advantage right up at the top lane.
Not that bad. They're only one.
Lola's been killed once. Oh,
Actually, they want to
Does
use
have the
this
sprint.
turn off to get as many kills on Esme as
Oh.
possible. Finally popping the
oh!
Bring him back. Gonna give the
Had the Fatal Link steal ready to go. Man, oh man. Every time I say man's name, I'm just saying man. I'm not actually saying his name, but I'm also saying his name. Man.
targeted again.
Look at man, 2 on the minimap, right? Like, he's like, all right, no, wait, I'm coming up. And I got an Atlas ult ready to go. Wagga!
Fatal Links pulling him back.
Tough.
Gonna give the kill
That's
over
tough.
Min, but
Down on the bottom, Panda getting forced, but they're not able to get anything out of it.
to escape with the Battle Mirror image.
Yeah, it's a good thing. as
Team
well,
Hack
because
evens the
Panda-
playing field. Team SMG is a little bit up on gold right now, right?
We see this on EXP lanes, but Panda, this is
It's crazy that we saw Team SMG so aggressive
because he
in game 1.
can make things work just by himself. Looking at the
And now in the past 2 games, it feels like
and Min being the front line trying to catch.
they still want to be aggressive like they're trying to be, but Hack is just responding to it.
That's unlucky there.
Very, very well, Team Hack.
Just barely missing on Fox. You saw what Min was trying to do, pull him closer.
It's almost like maybe Team Hack was just kind of
Slight miscall
not on their P's and Q's in game 1.
Team SMG still maintaining an 800 gold lead, but that's not too much. And now Box dropping real low. Cold Altar coming in.
Oh,
Fatal
Cold Altar
Links
comes
with
in.
the
Fatal
Links.
Links.
Catching one, but it is Gary.
Gary may go down here.
A Cold Altar stolen by Matt. He's
Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it.
He finally goes down to Sasa, but not before taking Gary.
Man,
One, but it is Fox dropping real low.
Don't
Cold
pick,
Altar coming
like-
in. Fatal
this is exactly what we were talking about, right? This is exactly what I was saying. You give that Valentine and then you pick Fermis. And your niche thing is now Dunzo.
Links
Gary gets caught up here,
catching one, but it is Gary.
but Man is here with the Cult Altar to respond back. Sasa can't do anything. And then they just shred down. Take it. What a turnaround in that fight.
Why? How can Mine micromanage which ult he took? He had options, but he took the altar, making sure that Gary stays alive long enough to get those 2 kills. Like, that's a split-second decision that not a lot of people can make. How
Split-second decision and makes it perfectly.
Where you're being pressured, managing to get the correct ult and actually getting killed.
No, man on this Valentina.
That's crazy.
No one's gonna give that shit. No one's gonna give it to him again.
Did that, and that
Ever.
instantly shifts the goal lead back in their favor. Unluckily for them, they weren't enough health to take the turtle after that, but they will be able to refocus on this. Team SMG needs to respect.
Fox wants to try to challenge this.
We're realizing
Look at Hayden Noir in the side bush, but Man is also here, ready to help. Fox gets locked up. Colt Altar comes out. Nice Fatal Links. Gary gets shred. Good response from Team SMG right now, but the Blazing Duet is helping Panda.
He has the guy. He has to run away. Team Hawk, they lose 3 on that trade.
Beautiful play by Team
Good play.
SMG.
They're battling out. Game 3. Game 3. They're getting real. They're getting. This is probably one of the best best of 3s I've watched so far in Malaysia. I mean, I know we're just starting in the season, but and I watched most of day 1, some of day 2.
If Team SMG wins this one, it's going to be the first loss for Valentina. Min goes in, tries to engage, but look at that, half HP gone. You have to respect Sasa. This tank killer.
Oh!
Pulling people back in. Min has been shut down. Look at Panda.
And hate. Oh, but they respond back with their own Colt Altar. Smooth rotates from the top.
Safety of their own turrets. Smooth coming in, making sure that for the side of Team SMG, they can disengage. What a crazy engage from Team SMG. Man, this tries to engage, but look at that.
Noir comes all the way from back here.
Respect Sasa. This tank killer.
Flicker.
Going in, pulling people back in. Man has been shut down. Look at Panda.
Man is so quick to take that Colt Altar.
Survives. They have to go back to the safety of their own turrets. Crazy engage from Team SMG.
That was a beautiful play from Noir again. Like we mentioned, he still had
Noir's,
flicker.
I mean,
But even more props to Man. He was hit by the Fatal Links, and after it finished, he stole Colt Altar. And
Once
because
again.
of that, they only lost Min. That should have been much worse for Team Hawk. I cannot believe he can choose which ult to steal. Getting hit by ultimates like that, but he made it happen. This is super tense from this team.
How do these players process information? Noir coming in again, managing to catch Min above that.
That might be it for Min. That's it for Min.
He flickered away from his own team.
But he pulls them away a little bit.
Sacrificing himself for the sake of Mon. But Team SMG got another advantage. Noir is popping up on this Atlas pick.
Yeah, that's really dangerous for Team SNG. Yes, he's only managing to get 1 kill with the Fatal Links, but in these situations, that 1 kill is all he needs. And a lot of this gold is being funneled over to Sasa on this carry.
All right. SMG now taking a little bit of a lead, right? We're 2.3k up. Another turtle goes over to them, 7-4. And we gotta keep our eyes on Sasa, right? 3-0. 3-0. Panda hasn't taken any deaths, which is very positive, right? Smooth taking a death. So is Lola. EXP lane essentially at a standstill, but a nice I'm offended. Noir tries to steal. That's it. That's it. That's it. Colt Altar comes in just in a minute of time. Gary with the respawn.
Making sure that his teammate survives. Smooth is alone. He goes back.
Oh, why'd you come back in, Hate? Hey. What was that? Hey, what are you doing? Pulls and Gary's down. Sasa gets away, right? Sasa goes back. But hey, what are you doing here, bro? You thought you were going to get something. So he does get the kill on a man there, which is a plus, right? Actually, I didn't see that. He gets the kill on the man.
What? I don't even know how Man didn't get hit by the Fatal Links there, but he did. He survived all of that.
Yeah, what did happen with that Fatal Links? He got locked up, like the animation, the split second. Right here.
in mid.
Watch what happens with this Fatal Links. It gets weird.
But look at Noir.
What happened there?
Managed to catch Box in mid. They're gonna try to make sure that they secure this, but look at Noir.
Oh my god. Man steals the Fatal Links. Like, you gotta look at this. Okay, I catch it now. I'm wondering why didn't Man steals the Fatal Links just in time to use it themselves. I mean, we're talking milliseconds. We're talking milliseconds.
But look at Noir pulling the back end, but Noir takes too much damage. Noir's gonna go down. Sasa getting focused, but also making sure that he stays
milliseconds. That is insanity. Steals the Fatal Links and actually catches Noir into a Fatal Links. Insanity. Insanity. Man is a monster.
What? I don't even know how Man didn't get hit.
No one could catch that unless you went and stopped it and paused it.
All of that. They actually nearly took out Sasa, but he was able to escape thanks to the sprint. This is incredible. We're just going back and forth. The 2K net worth lead from Team SMG has now reduced to only 300. We are even again.
Yeah, we're even again. 500, but yeah.
My brain can't process information as fast as this players. Like, I want to watch what happened again. You know, like, I want to see the recap of what happened, but look at the damage dealt in this game. Panda already hitting 28k, Gary 26. And again, Panda has not died at all with 4 assists. He's playing this game.
Disgusting. Gary gets caught here.
Gary getting caught out. Min goes back in, trying to make sure that he can
Man
keep his team alive.
does have an ultimate. Has the Fatal Links.
There's nowhere for him.
You got to keep your eyes on Man.
Trying to make sure that he zones everyone out, and they're focusing on Hate.
Pull him in. Pull him in.
Shadow Stampede away, and he actually pulls Lola back.
But Box is there to help him out. That was a good play by Box.
That was so close to becoming something.
Excellent ambush again by Team SMG. Gary just unfortunately walking where he shouldn't be. Man, he misses.
Oh, Mon misses the Fatal Links. First mess up of the game. Noir able to flick. Oh!
In exchange, Panda getting chased down by Smooth. He's not gonna escape. Double kill to the Esmeralda. Box still chasing Lola down. They want to maintain control over this Lord Pit.
Smooth's all reliable. If anything goes back, look at Smooth to bring back the game for them. Unfortunately, Mon again miscalculated the distance of his flicker and missing the Fatal.
SMG doing a great job this game. Like, both teams. Both teams.
A lot of things have happened in this game, but it's only been 10 minutes.
Team Hawk is up a little bit in towers, right? They've taken 3. We've only taken 1 tower from Hawk, and it's the bottom lane tower. Not a huge deal. Team Hawk has a little bit more map presence because of this, right? But they are behind in gold slightly. We're talking about a 2K gold lead to SMG, 10.5 minutes in. Lord will be coming in just a second.
Panda currently only has the Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff, so he's a little bit behind on that front. But otherwise, most of the cores in game already having full 2 items.
Yeah, I feel like Panda is looking for his Malefic Roar. Once he has it, he really does not have to worry about Box as well as Smooth. But right now, in alone, he's getting focused. It's a good thing he still has the passive, making sure that it auto-purifies.
Able to stall them a lot, though, and look at the mid lane. Go to the mid lane. Go to the mid lane. Oh, never mind.
And again, Masha,
never mind.
It's valuable, but Man, he's in a bit of danger here. Luckily, Box was the one that walked into his bush and not Noir. Otherwise, he might have been dead right there and then.
Yeah.
Small misplay from Noir for the side of Team SMG. Right now, the ball is in their court. Do they still want to be super aggressive over here, or are they going to go back? It looks like they're going to opt to go back because, again, just wait on the cooldowns. It's not that long. It's only like, I don't know, at max 20 seconds.
The engagement
not that bad.
Game right now really need a great deal of decision making because of these big ultimates just running around. The Fatal Links and Cult Altar and the possibility of the Valentina stealing them away are both factors that these teams need to respect.
We gotta
constantly keep at the back of their minds.
Put the blue light on. Put the ambience on, right?
A lot of towers are still standing, but they have
watch for Noir. Watch for Noir. Min is alone. Panda, but watch Man around the side as well, holding the bush.
Min taking a lot of the brunt of the damage. He is
Hack is being Team Hack's being patient. Like they don't try to take a fight here. They just give up the tower, defend.
Min taking a lot of the brunt of the damage. He is super low. It looks like Team Hack.
They know they're a little behind right now.
Noir, I can already see, like in his head, it's like, I got mine. Should I? Should I? Should I? It's like, okay, I know. It's just one person. Better not.
It's just difficult to really say what decision is the correct one in these sort of situations, because even the smallest action could have major repercussions in the next few minutes. Team SMG, they are 2k net worth ahead, but 12 minutes in, that's not that big of a lead. And even with that fast push, it actually didn't end up doing that much damage, considering that a lot of external towers.
It's an item, full item, maybe.
Both sides.
16,000 tower damage. Not, I'll take it. But again, look at here, Box goes in.
Oh, Box annihilated. Noir only gets one person, and Mon uses the Cult Altar to respond. Team Hawks is destroying Panda. Team Hawks on top. Garrett chasing down. Sasa.
Sasa went down. Shut down. Double kill for the jungler of Team Hawk. Gary is exploding right now.
A beautiful symphony of jungler.
Let's look at that again. Okay, so it all starts right here. Box takes the engage, right?
But again, look at here.
Box annihilated. Min was up top. Min was actually starting to rotate. No, holds this bush. Comes in from the top with a conceal play to come around the side. Locks everybody up in the mid. Man has not used the Cult Altar yet. Just used it. I'm offended. Pulls Noir back in. Now at this point, Box is out. Noir has immortality. About to go back out again. Salsa taking a lot of damage because Panda. Like, the fact that we're like about 10 seconds to this team fight and Panda still has his ultimate, like waiting for the right moment, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so clutch. Smooth does come around the side, but Gary's still popping off. Gary's still there. And he's thriving in this, right?
For the jungler of Team Hawk, Gary is exploding right now.
A beautiful symphony of events in Team Hawk's favor. As
yeah,
find the perfect
like beautiful.
Not realizing how quickly he can be bursted down with that.
Once Box went down, it was rough.
Target. And then Noir only finding one person with a fatal links after a perfectly timed Cult Altar steal by Mon to ensure that they can continue to fight. Panda only jumping in after the Wind of Nature has been expended by Sasa. We are seeing a master class in decision making.
This could be it.
Speaking of which, masterclass from Mon.
Team Hawk's now taking the lead. We're talking about like, and I guess Box got taken out first, but like Team Hawk was at a gold disadvantage, right? And they're still able to dominate in our team fight right there. I feel like Team Hawk's just a little bit smoother in some of the team fight mechanics, man. Some of the micro mechanics.
During the latest revamp, they're like, it's kind of okay, you know, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's game changing. In team fights, it's super game changing.
It really is, and this is something that most people would never even consider as being possible. The way Valentina's designed, you expect people to just steal an ult and hold on to it until it's necessary. But adapting on the fly, and now the Lord pushing in, taking out mid inhibitor.
Look at Lola!
In way deep,
but creates so much space.
All he wants to do is push the Team SMG back so they can take another inhibitor. SMG will be able to clear up the bottom.
Gary also pushes in. Creates a lot of space. Another tower down. Min with I'm offended. Mon uses a Cult Altar. No, he's not able to, actually. This is actually bad. This is actually... Gary is... Panda, Blazing Duet. The way Team Hawk is just... Like... All of them just... Huh.
Valentina, but they still want to go for it. And Min, he might die to the burn. He just barely gets out. Blazing Duet, not doing a lot to Fox, but he's still dropping real low. And Team SMG will successfully defend, but their base is now empty.
Cracked. Whole base empty.
Man, like,
And like they stayed just long enough to make sure they get that last bottom tower, right? Like,
man, because it's so hard for the Claude to survive when you go in with the Blazing Duet, just because Claude has so little HP. But Panda makes it look irrelevant because he goes in. He still managed to actually avoid a lot of skill shots and dish out the damage. Like,
yeah.
I mean, sure.
Panda's very like
His team doing well,
how he places those blazing duets in his positions around the map.
86% for Team Hawk.
It is looking pretty good for Team Hawk right now, but still, 4K net worth lead, 16 minutes in is not that much. They still have to be very careful because Team SMG are fully capable of bringing this back, and we look at the damage dealt by both.
At this point, I feel like it's kind of like a battle of like who uses Cult Altar first. And it feels like Team SMG hates always using it first, and then Man comes in a little bit later, right?
For Panda, he already has a corrosion scythe, making sure that he has more attack speed. Like, it's not enough, and then adding on to that the Malefic Roar, making sure that Box as well as Smooth, they're gonna go down very fast. And just
the Haas claws just to
focus down by Smooth. He has the Haas claw, a lot of lifesteal coming in from the Claude. If they can't focus him down, they can't win the team fight. And the thing is, Panda,
yeah,
the timing on the Purify is excellent. Noir can't catch him. Noir,
look at that damage. That's just 2 basic attacks. Box dead. Nope. Cold Altar comes out. And this is what I mean. Wait a second. Panda down. Min down.
That's gonna be a massacre for Team Hawk. Team SMG just surrounding Gary.
What just happened?
Can't make Panda bleed.
All right, where's Panda? Panda's in the bush. Box gets cut off. Hate Sasa. Noir. Noir gets into the back line. Hits a big fatal links onto Panda, onto Min. Pulls them in. And you just get deleted. And Sasa's just shredding. Sasa's just in the middle there like... That's Sasa's just... Speedy light wheels, baby. Speedy light wheels. Speedy light years.
Public apology. I just did a caster curse. I just talk about how Panda cannot get caught, and he immediately got caught. Immediately got bursted. I'm so sorry to all the Panda fans out there, but that was cool. But I feel bad.
That's basically the initiation Team SMG has been looking for the entire game. It's just that Team Hawk has been doing such a good job of playing around it because they know what to expect. But again, there are times in the game, especially when it's
Sasa's a problem now, right?
Where you just drop your awareness a little bit, your guard just becomes a little bit weaker, and that allowed for a beautiful Cult Altar Fatal Links initiation onto the most important members of Team Hawk. 4K lead for Team Hawk, now 3K lead for
At this point, Box is just like the lamb, you know? Box is like, listen, we're going to send Box in there. You're all going to focus on Box. Min used that I'm offended on the Box, wasn't able to use it on everybody else.
Whoever wins this one, they will get 2 points. And the thing is, 18 minutes, any kind of mistake, you're going to take a long time to respond. So Sasa, you got to position yourself well. The same can be said for Panda.
SMG could take this, right? SMG could take this. Min, nice, I'm offended. Nobody's there, though. Gary decides not to go in. I think they just want to clear this Lord at this point, right? Nar catches Min. Lola, wait, where did Lola come from? Oh, she's just chilling. They know she's there. Cold Altar comes up. Lola can't do anything. Oh! Smooth gets stopped. Box very low. Noir, Sasa, all down. Panda. Lola goes down, but Panda's still going. Smooth taken out.
Brutal double kill going to Man. And
They are-
it is just insane from these teams.
How many clips can we get from this series? Look
Yeah.
at Team Hawk.
How many clips can we get from? Like, seriously though.
All 5 members went in for that team fight. It was an equal trade, but again, and looking at that situation, from 3K gold lead from SMG, now barely 1K. How can they keep yo-yoing? Let's look at the instant replay brought to us by Mech Delivery. The way to engage, look at Panda. He got chunked out. He made sure that he went back.
It's the first instant replay we got.
And then tried
Why
to
haven't we had more of
out.
these?
But the front line from the side of Team Hawk, Min, as well as Gary,
Maybe they had
as
some
well as
technical
Wilson,
difficulties.
creating so much space, creating so much opportunity for Panda to dish out the damage and actually lifesteal his way back in. That was absolutely beautiful from Team Hawk.
This is grand finals worthy.
This is great.
Honestly, this is only the first week of the regular season. I feel like it might be undermined how much damage the mages as well are doing in these team fights because their abilities are a bit less obvious compared to the rest. But Man and Hate are really contributing a lot of this DPS because most of the team is going to be more single target, and we can see that it really is getting down to the wire every single time. Team Hawk
Might see something here.
Yeah, looking at Box, he
Look at Min, Gary, Man.
Has eyes
Waiting.
on Sasa.
Look how.
This man, Gary and
Oh.
That's nice.
2 people down.
and the damage, Man getting a killing
That's it. That's it. GG's. Double kill to Man.
using the
Make that a triple.
the kill, but Sasa here's alone. Who is gonna protect Sasa? Sasa and Hate. They have to run away. Just the 2 of them. Panda, make sure that
That's
he
it.
goes back. Team Hawk, they have to be careful. The
Yeah,
lead is there.
man, calm down.
Like they're gonna goes
The patience from them right there.
and the
Like,
this where
Team Hawk.
Box comes into Lola here.
looking at
Man, Gary, and Min just sitting here, bro.
Lola has eyes on Sasa. Look at this, man. Gary
Oh,
Oh, that's not.
so beautiful.
using the manages to getting a
Why did Noir come back, man?
Oh, that's nice.
team as
Oh, I guess he didn't come back.
getting a killing
Thing is Lola's slowing Hate down.
Panda using the
Hate has to use the cult altar all the way off on the side to protect himself.
using the
That sucks.
getting a killing spree, but Noir goes in. Panda using the manages to get the kill, but Sasa here's alone. Who is gonna protect Sasa? Sasa and Hate, they have to run away. Just the 2 of them. Panda, make sure that he
Just
goes
the
back.
2 of us.
They have to be
We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us.
End it right now.
Just the. They're gonna try to end it.
This is a 5v2 right now, but they don't have called altar or immortality.
Mon just got
on Mon.
smashed.
Terrifies on
Oh,
Hate.
terrifies. Hate goes down. Sasa's down. Game go.
Not gonna do anything. 1v5.
Team Hawk.
Team Hawk against all the
Team Hawk.
Will
Got my eyes on you guys.
series. They secure
GG's.
against
Definitely. All right, so definitely one of like
Look to the crowd. Look at Team Hawk.
that best of 3 right there. Both teams, SMG, that especially even the last game there. Like at any point,
Everyone watching this,
I felt like it could have gone to either team.
guys,
Um,
gotta appreciate
Once again, I think like the most I take out of this, Team Hawk, their ambushes from game 2 and game 3, their ambushes and their patience and the micro mechanics in a lot of those team fights are what gave them that victory. And then and even that they won that last fight with a beautiful ambush and patience, just completely doing an amazing job. Definitely a well-deserved win. Still super hyped to see SMG after watching them game 1, but Hawk comes back, pulls it off very strong. Very awesome. Super excited to watch some more games from them. Guys, if you want to see me do more games, past MPL games, whatever, leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to review. Let me know what you want me to watch. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. I cast for the NASL on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. It's North American Squad League. You can look it up on YouTube. And I cast for the NACT, North American Challengers Tournament. Cast for the last one. There'll be one in fall. So make sure you tune into that. And tracks for M4, baby. Thank you guys for watching.